Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh hell no!
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
So I was called a dork this week, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's right. It's another edition of the Oh No Radio Show, episode 635. Good to be alive. My name is Owen. I'm the captain of this chit ship. Along with me tonight is my good friend Mike B. How are you, Mikey?
I'm doing great. I'm good. I'm one of the best people you know.
You are one of the best people I know. One of the worst people I know is also here, and his name is Ty. Ty, how are you, my lizard wizard?
Hey, doing great. Hey, look at me.
The worst person, the worst guy you know. Hey,
There could be no better.
Yeah, no, worst.
The worst.
You're the worst. The best at being the worst. You were, used to be the worst drug dealer back in the day. You used
I
to,
was great at being that.
You were the worst.
Wait, what was so bad about Ty dealing
Oh,
drugs?
he was always so lazy. You'd have to go find him. You'd have to go by his house. He was always, he was always like late. It was.
That is not really that true. I think I was more on time for that shit than anything else.
Well, that is actually probably accurate. Ty is also the worst diabetic that has ever existed because he would frequently, ignore the rules of his diabetes and eat cupcakes and sweets. And also the worst at being an adult, lives in his mom's basement. I could probably go on about more things that you're the worst at, but we'll just leave it with those for now.
I feel good about it, yeah.
Can I be fair, though? When I was a middleman for weed, there would be a lot of times where people would hit me up, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can find some weed. And then I just wouldn't.
You just wouldn't do it?
Yeah, I just wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Because I'd only make, there were times when I knew I'd only make like $5.
Oh, that's not worth it. Yeah, that's not worth it. Nah, man.
And so, yeah, I would wait like 2 or 3 hours and then get the text back, and they'd be like, so, like, what's up? What's going on? And I'm just like,
oh, hey, bro. Yo.
I do wonder.
Yeah,
I do wonder.
No one has weed.
I do wonder in this day and age. It used to be such a different animal, right? Like since those days, like now everything's gone like medicinal and like people that like. I mean, it's really easy to get a med card, right? So people that want weed, it's easy for them to get the weeds now. There's stores with the weeds in them. I wonder if like the black market, like I don't even know anymore. Is there any money in selling the drugs anymore?
Dealers will never go away.
But there's that
Also,
their profit margins must be like way down.
I think there are communities where the dispensary is still not like an accepted thing.
I mean, it's still not legal or rec here.
Oh,
Like,
really?
there's no,
Oh, wow.
but I mean, we live bordered by 2 states that are, so
Mm.
whatever.
It's just a couple
But
hour
like
drive to go and get all that. I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
I know even as late as last year, I
Yeah.
still knew like one guy who was still
Doing the
still
thing.
dealing weed.
Doing the thing. Have their prices gone down? Because like it's so cheap to get stuff at the dispensaries. Like I remember back in the day, it was like $50 for like the
Bro,
normal stuff, and
you-
now it was like $60 for like the uber good stuff, and then like now I feel like you can get that uber good stuff for like $30.
Well, I did literally buy a half ounce of marijuana that was shake
Oh,
for $32.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is it's like
So-
yeah.
No, but here's the new one that everybody who I've been talking to is on THCA.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there's a farm bill that they passed in like
It's like the
2018
loophole or something, right? Like it's some weird loophole that it's different until you smoke it or heat it
Right.
or something like that.
Basically-
That's about right.
yeah, basically it's like 80 to 85% strength of what your regular weed
Right,
is, but they
right.
give full like charts with it when you buy it.
Is it good? Does it make you feel the same? Is it weird? Like it's not like
I
that.
will
It's not like
say-
that synthetic.
okay.
It's not
like
like
they
that
can sell
synthetic
that
shit.
shit up here.
Okay. But remember back, what was that shit called? Like Spice or something? Like
It's
Uh,
not
so-
like that.
because that stuff
No,
wasn't that stuff making people crazy? Like that stuff was like honestly, it was like chemically like fucked up. Like I know people that lost their minds on that like synthetic weed stuff. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like
I
good
never
for you or
touched
something.
it. I never touched like K2
I don't think
or
I don't.
Spike.
Nah, I
It
don't
was
think I did.
K2,
Yeah,
yeah.
K2. That's it's the same shit, right?
But apparently this THCA stuff is literally it's just weed.
Mm.
Now, the stuff I've smoked, no matter what it was, it all still made me like kind of sleepy.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was just the strains that I was given, but I was like, this is what normal THCA stuff does. Like the
Ah.
stuff from from the head shops that I've smoked. I'm like, this is kind of what everything makes me tired.
Interesting. It's just a different world now than it was like when I was in college. Like it just seems like I don't think that same culture exists in the same way that like it did for us. Now
I think it's just so small now. It's
Yeah.
literally like
yeah.
you have to be. I don't know why you would do that like why you would smoke all like the weird stuff.
What age can you get your med card? Is it 18 or is
It's
it 21?
21.
It's 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess there is that. There are probably kids that are like smoke weed that they're not quite old enough to get their med card. So that probably still exists between the ages of 18, 21, right? Like in college, like that. So
Yeah, that
would
little
be,
microcosm
Yeah.
of like kids who need to. But see, at that point, you can't buy any of it anymore. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
have to be
can't-
21 to
you
go
gotta
into
buy
any...
smokes to buy a pack of cigarettes. You got to be 21 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like, you can't even go into a head shop unless you're 21 anymore. Or like, I'm pretty sure there's no reason for you to be in there if you're
Unless you-
under 21. So now it's like
It's a
21
blanket
and
thing,
up.
21 and up. Yeah. I also just feel like now with the guys that used to do that, like now they deal probably like other drugs more, right? Like,
Oh, that
like
was
mushrooms and like ketamine is like big now.
Bro, I
It's-
feel like you still got to be like a special kind of dude to get a hold of like a sellable quantity of
Yeah.
ketamine.
Yeah. What ketamine is still
it exists out there for sure.
I have a friend. Like
I got a guy.
I do
Doesn't
kind of
it
have
just-
a guy, but I never did. I've
Does-
never done that
Doesn't
shit.
it just kind of help you disassociate from everything so you can kind of do stuff without consequences in your own mind?
something like that. I heard it was like
I mean-
horse tranquilizer or cat tranquilizer.
Cat-
Or something.
It's tranquilizing something.
It's tranquilizing something. I don't know if I want to put a tranquilizer up my nose either, too. Like, I don't like the nose.
Oh, you gotta
stuff.
snort it?
I think so.
Ew.
I think it is.
No, you
No?
don't have to.
What else? How else do you do it?
You can just take it as a pill.
Oh, you pill it. Oh, no. I see. The guy that I know, he's all about the. He puts it up the nostrils.
Well, people put it
Real
in their
drug.
butt too.
Real
but,
drug people put it up.
Whoa,
their
I can do
nose.
butt ketamine?
It
Yeah.
absorbs faster in your booty.
Yeah. I'm not
Can I
doing
put
that.
wait, if I take a little rice grain of THC distillate and
pop
get
it
it
up the
past
butt?
my
Mm.
and get it up
I
there
don't
and
think
just
I don't think it would work.
swirl it?
I don't think it would work because the heat thing, right? You need
Yeah,
the heat
I don't-
activation.
I don't
How
think
hot is your
it'll-
butthole? I mean, I guess maybe if your butthole's
Ooh, it's
real
warm.
hot.
It's a warm one.
I don't know if it's
That's
that
worth a
warm.
shot.
Yeah,
Try it out.
Give it a
Give us
go.
notes.
Give it a go.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna buy a new syringe, stick it in there, and just empty it.
I didn't think it was hitting until hour
1,000
six.
milligrams right in the old keister.
so
For
yeah,
sure.
good old drug talk on the opening here of the Ono Radio Show.
We barely even gave it 5 minutes. and it was,
Nah,
damn,
straight
drugs.
into drugs. Aside from that, though, I was speaking of drugs and my knowledge of them. I was called a dork yesterday, and I'll explain the situation.
Isn't it more cute? Why does this piss you off? It sounds
was.
cute to me.
here's what happened. So I had a few drinks. I'm on the porch. Me and Teresa. It's our Friday evening. She's sipping on some whiskey, and we're trying to have a nice, chill evening together, right?
What were you drinking,
Dork.
Owen?
I was having a couple claws. I had a little whiskey in there too.
Oh,
I had a
that's
little-
so odd.
I had
Okay,
a
I thought it was
little-
Teresa's just knocking them back, and Owen's here.
I'll do a little of the whiskey. Felt it today though too. I was pretty hungover. I'm not gonna lie. But so we're sitting there, and there's this block party thing going on down at the Commission beer chamber that's near our house. And they're like, they do this from time to time, and it's annoying as hell because our cars have gotten blocked into our driveways. Like, it's really like you have to kind of like
Oh,
sit
not
out.
bad.
You have to like sit outside and be like, no, dude, can't park here. Like, you'll park up and down the street, but you can't like block my fucking car in. Like, that's where I draw the line, right? So that was starting to happen. They were lining the street with
Someone's
cars.
approved.
Well, that's kind of where this dork thing comes into play.
Oh no!
Classic.
So this dude, we're sitting there. This fucking car alarm goes off, and it's just a little bit. It's right by my house. And he's not blocking anybody. And this car alarm starts going off, and it's going on for like 2 minutes. I'm like, come on, right? Like, So I wander to the street and I look at him. I'm like, huh? Hey,
Are you still in the car?
stops. Go back to my seat. As soon as I sit down, starts again. I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm like, no. I'm like, hey, can you knock it the fuck off? Is basically what I'm doing. Like, I'm like, you motherfuckers line up and down my street, and now you're just like, and he's in there, and he's just like, dude, I just bought the car. I don't know how to turn off the alarm.
Holy
I just
shit.
bought the car. I don't know how to turn off the alarm. And I'm like, well, you need to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna call the cops. This is fucking annoying. I'm trying to have a nice evening with my wife, and you're blasting your goddamn car. He's like, and he's just like, all right, you fucking dork. And then
I mean, you were being kind of a dork.
So what? I guess that's the
He
question.
didn't know how to operate his car, bro.
Was-
Not everybody knows how to do everything.
was I being a dork in that situation?
Is this an AITD?
Oh, what?
Am I the dork?
Oh yeah.
Am
I
the
the
dork?
dork? Am I the dork? That's what we're gonna do this. Like, yeah, we'll do this again. Was I the dork in this situation?
Maybe a little.
Nah, bro. I mean, what if it was past 10 o'clock at night and you're
I was
chilling
about
on your
8:30.
little dorky?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
just
All right.
A little bit.
A little dorky.
No, you're not a full dork.
Oh, okay.
but-
I'll take that. Half
It was a
dork,
little dorky.
a little dorky.
It's but it is full dork on that guy's fault,
Yeah.
on that guy's part
Yeah.
for buying a car and taking it out before you fully know like how to stop the fucking alarm
car
from
alarm.
going off.
Yeah, exactly. So I was, and it was kind of a piece of trash car too. Like it was not a nice vehicle. And then he did the thing where he's like, he finally got it to stop, and then he did decide he was gonna move his car, and then he drove up the street, and then turned around and drove back and went down the street. With this, yeah, I'm like, okay,
Really showed you, huh?
Really showed me.
Would have been better. You should have just like walked up in front of the car while it's honking and did the big thumbs up, like right in his windshield, and walked away.
I should have done that. And of course, anytime I get in a confrontation, Teresa gets like embarrassed. Like she hates when I do this type of stuff. Like, oh, come on, you're gonna get a shot. I'm like, he's not gonna get a shot. Like he's like, but your anger, it's like too much. It's like it's over the top. And it probably was. They probably didn't handle it great. But when he left, I did do the move where and I've started doing this instead of flicking people off in traffic. Like if they're just being like a dickhead, like and not like signaling
a real dork.
Like I just give them the big thumbs up, like, yeah, good job, buddy. Like, way to go. Like I give them that one. That's like my I guess passive aggressive like version of flicking them off. So I did give him one of those as he like did the speed away thing. I'm like, yeah, you're cool. You know, like I did do one of those. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm
okay with this.
50% dork. 50%. Is that about right?
50 or less.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going cool 40 on that.
You know what?
Cool 40% dork.
I'll take it. I thought you guys were gonna give me a much higher dork score.
No,
I mean that dude's kind of a jerk for not knowing his car.
I agree.
Also, when he vroomed past, he really doubled down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you the one alarm. Multiple alarms?
Yeah.
No,
it was how long the first alarm was going. Like, we all make mistakes. We hit the wrong button. But like, it's gone for like 2 minutes now, and like, hey.
I've done that before in my fucking key fob thing.
Yeah,
like,
we all have.
I accidentally hit it, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But it's like one click, done.
That's exactly what I think. Like, we all know, like, the button that activates or deactivates the thing. Like, how is it that difficult? Or is your car just that much of a piece of shit? I don't know. Maybe. I also was just because he was a younger guy, right? Like he was probably mid-20s, something like that. And I just wasn't like, that's not a term or an insult that you hear like very much. Like that's our generation, right? Dork, like dork's like even outdated a bit for us. I want to say, is dork making a comeback?
I still say like people look dorky, like if you look dorky.
And I did look pretty dorky. I was in my like kind of shitty tank top I'll wear sometimes with my headband on. So maybe that was part of the dork.
You know what term it really went away that like nobody says anymore that I brandished as a child, like a young boy? Gaylord.
Oh, well, we've been trying to bring back Gaylord on the show for ages, Mike. We know. I mean, that's I love
I
a
just
good
want
Gaylord.
it back.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything homophobic. Just stop being a Gaylord.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
One that was oddly specific just to the trailer park, and I think the trailer park did rely heavily on calling people gay. It was a big insult.
Yeah, well,
back in the day.
trailer park's not a huge surprise.
Yeah, gay fur.
Gay fur? I was never.
I remember that.
I never liked gay fur. No, it was just it didn't.
Dude,
I don't like
kids. I wasn't big with it because I had Gaylord, and I thought
Gaylord's
it was more
way
powerful
better.
than
it is.
gay fur.
Yeah.
But dude, there was a lot of kids slinging that one around at the trailer park.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of turd. Like I do like calling people turds a lot. And then also at work, like I always feel the need to do this. Like sometimes I'll get the privilege of driving the golf cart around, you know.
It's a good time.
And I do enjoy. I'm always a big fan of driving the golf cart. And I do like to pass people and go nerd, like when they don't have a car. I'm like, look at these nerds over here, like dressed like Harry Potter. Well, look at these nerds. I do like to do that.
I don't say it outwardly a lot, but when I see when people are just not fucking going,
Yeah,
I need like putts.
Putz. That's a pretty unoffensive one though, really, isn't it?
To me, I'm like, what a fucking putz.
Fucking putz.
Is that a Jewish
yeah.
one? Is that like a Jewish one of them words?
Is it? I don't think so.
Or, I mean,
Sounds English. Is it English?
I think it's
I
like
mean-
I think it might have some like Jewy connotations there.
I think the fact that you called them Jewy connotations is worse than anything that putz could mean.
Owen's racism always plays its card.
I mean,
Um,
I bet you it's got some Jewish.
unproductive. But the first one, calling someone a putz, is stupid or worthless.
Yeah. But nothing Jewish, right? Nothing. Is it not one of them words like a Yiddish? What is it? What do they say? I don't know. I don't know much about. I don't know
yucks-
much about Jews. I don't know much about them. Larry David's pretty much my only experience or exposure.
Yeah, it's Yiddish. Putz is Yiddish.
All right, one on the board for me. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
But the fact that you called it a Jewy word kind of
What?
ding,
Oh no.
kind of dings you a point.
Okay. Well, my bad on that one. You know what I think it is time for though? I think.
Oh, is it
but,
time to
no, not that one. No, we're not doing
Oh.
that. No, we're not doing that. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. We are going to do clips later on in this segment because we have a special treat for you on Ono 2.0. We have our good friend Matthew's going to be calling in, zooming into the show. He's going to be basically explaining an adventure of a lifetime, and I'll just leave it at that. So stick around if you want to hear that. But so that means we're going to be doing clips. We're going to be kind of doing a lot here in this first segment, and that includes, of course, one of our newest bits, and that is Oh No Show and Tell.
Show me your titties, girl.
See, I told you I'd get you some music.
Tell me
for
about
it.
your titties, girl.
Guys.
Show and tell me
Show and
about
tell
your
every
booty.
week. I ask you to bring me an item from around your house. And this week, I asked you to bring me your most magnificent floppy thing. Okay? And I know Ty, the first thing he thought of was, can I pull out my wiener on the Twitch? I don't think I can pull out
come
my
on.
wiener on the Twitch.
Am I allowed?
And I don't think you are allowed to pull out your wiener
Can we
on
stream my wiener right now?
I don't think that we are able to do that.
Welcome to
So-
Oh No Streaming Weenies.
So, guys, what do you got for your most floppy thing? Oh, I gotta grab mine. You, someone start, and I'll hop in.
All
Mike,
right.
you want to start? You want to
I'll-
start?
Wait, does my wiener not count?
You are not allowed.
Not tonight.
God damn it.
All right, so my most magnificent floppy thing is something that I acquired through a crafting project, and it's pretty floppy. It's pretty magnificent,
Oh.
and
Oh.
you might recognize it from something in my background, but
Oh,
it's my floppy Ninja Turtle hand.
wait a minute. So this is just
What?
the hand of a Ninja
What?
Turtle?
Just the actually, it's the full arm, but
Oh.
I'm using it in a crafting project coming up.
It doesn't look all that floppy, sir.
It's fun. No, that's floppy. That's floppy enough. Yeah, that's good. So what do you? That came off an actual Ninja Turtle doll, or
Or it's going on one?
Wait a minute, because there's an arm on him. Wait a minute. Why? So how do explain
So
it.
in making my Ninja Turtle samurai kabuto or samurai helmet, I had to basically cannibalize one of these.
Oh no! But you had two of them.
Yeah, I also have the head
So
that
this
I'm
is
using.
So
for,
what is this? What is this? What is it? You're making?
So the arm is going to be the handle for a purse, like a little handbag that I'm making out of the head of the turtle that I have.
And what is this for?
I'm gonna make a little handbag and have my brother sell it on his Etsy shop.
Okay, a Ninja Turtle handbag.
Fucking baller.
You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll do mine next. I'll do mine next. It's not that great. I was gonna go with my championship
Builder.
I was gonna go with my championship title. You know, my belt. And everybody knows about my belt. We've seen my belt. We see my belt right here. It is floppy. It has, floppiness to it. And it is pretty magnificent. But I thought that was too simple. So I went with a gift that our good friend Duncan got me years ago. I believe when he was on tour and went to New Orleans.
Builder.
And this is apparently a real voodoo doll. And he is pretty floppy. And he is, as you can see. And yeah, this is my most magnificent floppy thing. So I'll show the camera right here.
It's a pretty good flopper.
And that is an authentic New Orleans voodoo doll. What do you think about that? You like a good voodoo doll? How do you? I mean,
I've always wanted to see how they work.
I never pushed a pin on it. I've never done it. I've never broken the arm.
Don't you have to link someone?
Yeah.
To
I think it's unlinked. But I think I am gonna link it to Ty. I need a voodoo person to link it to Ty so that I can do things.
We just need some of Ty's hair.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I'm way over here, you son of a bitch. No.
Next time I see Ty, I'm gonna yank a bit of his hair out, and I'm gonna link this to you, Ty. Yeah, there we go.
Actually, I'm down. I'll send you some hair.
Do we need to make Ty's life harder?
Oh,
yeah.
I do. It's part of it's one of the only enjoyments I get out of life. Is
out of life?
Yeah. I mean, it's my favorite thing.
I like it too.
Anyway, so yeah, that was mine. That's my voodoo doll. Well, I'll take pictures of these and we'll make sure that they go up on the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Oh No Radio Show. Ty, what do you got? What you flopping with?
I mean, my wiener was my number one choice. I kind of wanted to just start unbuttoning my pants, but I got my Gandalf hat, and it's very floppy.
Oh, okay. There is. Yes, that is.
That's pretty floppy.
That is floppy. That's a good wizard hat. Where is this? Was this a Halloween
Is this a Gandalf
costume?
official?
This is an actual Gandalf costume hat, but yeah, I've had it for a little while now. It's a good hat. Good wiz hat.
Do you wear it when you play your D&Ds? Can you wear it? Can you be for Halloween? You should get lizard makeup. Do lizard makeup and wear the hat. Lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
That's not a terrible idea.
I wear it often. I do love my whiz hat.
Yeah, you just wear it around the house doing chores.
Sometimes the mood strikes. You just want to wear the whiz hat. But I take it to D&D too. Sometimes.
Oh, you do wear it during your D&D sessions?
Not all, but the ones
where
I'm
you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know who wins this week. I feel like the voodoo doll's better than the hat. And then I don't know, an arm off of fucking Ninja Turtle.
An unlinked voodoo doll?
Come on.
Wizard hat.
I do like wizard hat. Ty, I did have one question. I'm thinking about doing the old wizard for Halloween this year.
Oh.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Where you begin your wizard? Can I just do Amazon for wizard hats, or do you have an emporium you suggest?
Actually, I got that one right when I left Orlando from
Spencer's Gifts.
No, it's a legit costume shop in town that does shit where you can buy shit for a bunch. Well,
in Orlando or up by you?
In Orlando.
Oh.
No, I think it's I'll figure it out.
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah. I have gotten a couple cloaks off Amazon though.
All right.
Our good friend SJ would like to chime in and say he votes hat.
Fuck yeah, hat.
He goes hat. All right. Hats. Fine.
So floppy.
I'll maybe have to meet SJ and tie this voodoo doll to him then. If that's how he feels, we'll maybe have to do that. I did, funnily enough though, I did have to sent Ty an advertisement this week that I saw pop up on my Facebook for performers, and I do wonder how he would do with this. I gotta pull it up again. I forgot all about this until you brought up the wizard hat. But yeah, there was a casting call in Indianapolis, which I know it's a little far for you. It's a little
Meh.
far. How long would it take you to get to Indianapolis, Tom?
Indianapolis is like in the realm of 9 hours.
Oh
I think.
man, I thought okay, so that's further away than I actually thought it would be. But it was a casting call seeking a male wizard character types for interactive, family-friendly
yes.
walkthrough Halloween experience. You
I
could,
saw that. I remember that now. Yeah. Yeah.
Ty, you could be a wizard. You could use your one skill you have in life is being
Dude.
wizardy. You could use actually to make you money here.
When I read it, I was like, ah.
If it was,
I mean,
if that was closer, if that was like an hour away, would you do
Yeah.
it? In all
in
seriousness,
a heartbeat.
would you do it?
Sounds like fun. I'd be like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I could see you. I could see you having some fun with that, man. You get a good cloak. You know, maybe you probably. I still think you need a wig.
Probably.
I think you need a wig. You could get
Even
away
if
with your beard. You could get away with your current beard. Maybe grow it out a little longer. But you know,
Probably.
I think you could do that. And then I think, yeah, you know, you've already got the hat. You said you got cloaks. You know, so.
I could do a decent whiz right away, but I'd probably get a little wild if that was going to be my my
Yeah.
gig for a minute.
Yeah. I could see like you'd smoke a long pipe, right? You'd have one of
Yeah.
those long
Yeah.
pipes. I bet you already have one of those too. For some reason, if anybody owns something like that, that would
I
be
do.
you.
It's in storage, but I do.
Oh, yeah, that's not surprising at all.
I do remember I went through a period where me and my buddy Malachi were smoking a lot together, and his only piece was a Gandalf pipe, like a big wooden Gandalf. And I'm like, I have a little glass chillum.
Yeah,
I would feel way more comfortable smoking out of.
He's like, nah.
Doesn't always have to be the Gandalf.
It's like, nah. My name is Malachi. First off, wizard name, by the way. That's a very wizardy
Pretty wizard
name.
name.
That's a wizard name, Malachi. Yeah. Anybody know with the name Malachi? Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow the long pipe. If your name's Fred, you don't get to smoke out of the wizard pipe. You know, like even a
Corn cob pipe.
Yeah, Fred's a more corn cobby guy. Yeah, I'll give you that.
If you're Winston, you can only smoke the old Sherlock pipe.
Oh yeah, the whirly do, like the zoop
Yeah.
zoop. Yeah. That's a good. I have always liked those, but they seem
too.
kind of unpractical.
They seem heavy because like that whole
Yeah.
front end is like,
Yeah. Also, I've never understood the Sherlock Holmes hat. Why is it got a thing on the front? What is it? A brim? A brim?
a double brim.
Yeah, double brim. Why? Explain to me why you need that.
I
For
think
good-
it was a
Good measure.
It's a
isn't
hunting
it an English thing?
It's like a
for
fox
it- 'cause
hunting
it's
hat,
always,
maybe. Yeah, it's
Well, I
something.
just meant because it's always raining.
Maybe
You
it's
know,
that.
it covers the front and
Oh,
back.
so it covers so that rain doesn't go down the back of your like collar, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's that. And you're out on the streets doing detective work. So you might be
You got
caught
your-
in the rain.
You got your big collar up,
Yeah.
and then you put your little hat on so it trails off the back of your
All
hat.
right. I just never liked the look of it. I just thought it was stupid looking. You're not a big fan, you know?
You know, I really think that if you're a person out there who's rocking like a weird, different hat, just stop. You don't look cool.
Yeah.
You look kind of like a dork.
It's kind of dorky.
Um,
Yeah, it is dorky.
You know, Sherlock Holmes, fedora guys. If I had to pick one more,
You know,
bowler hat guys.
I feel
Bowler hats
I
are way-
have
oh,
all
yeah.
of these hats just because I have all the hats, but like I kind of miss fedora tie. It's been a long time.
You
I
were
haven't
one of
done-
the few people that could pull off the fedora. You were one of the few.
You really got to pick the right fedora to pull off, though. There's not too many that fit the bill, but when you find that one, you're like, oh.
Yeah, me and Mike, we're not fedora guys. It's
I tried. I had the phase. I tried. I was wearing, a long sleeve plaid t-shirt, but like plaid button ups with regular t-shirts over top of them. I got into vests and ties. Like, I tried all the ways you're supposed to do fedora.
And it never worked. No.
None of them I did. I looked like a fucking dork.
I also think you need to either be really kind of skinny or really fat to wear a fedora. For some reason, like middle of the ground people can't do fedora.
No, you look weird.
Yeah, super skinny dudes and super fat dudes. Super fat. I like a fat guy in a fedora. If I'm being honest, fat guy fedora is the best fedora look.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, yeah. Like now, Ty, you put on a little weight, you got a belly, you know, like when you were skinnier when you were in your fedora phase. Now you might, I don't know, man. You might.
I'm not really that much different.
No, you're not. You're not.
A little bit.
Yeah. Let's move on. You know what? I think it is time for.
Oh, is it time to
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You guys got the cone of content there up there for you?
Oh, look. Nice cone, brah.
Sweet cones. All right, good. All right. That means it's time for clips when the cone of content appears. And this week I got some gems for you. Last week I was on an Oasis kick, still kind of am. And I found
Boo this man, boo him.
Oh, come on. They're really good. Either way, I found the best Oasis cover that exists ever on the internet. I think you guys are going to really, really enjoy it. Here you go.
I said maybe, don't really want to know who you got and crowns. 'Cause I just want to fly, lay there. Did you ever feel the pain?
So this is Indonesian Oasis. And
a little bit better than regular Oasis.
I do like though that like he's got the sunglasses. He's got like these guys. I love it when like they don't speak English, right? But and you can clearly tell
it's close, but not right.
Yeah. And it's just one of those. Just listen to him here.
In the morning rain, I soak you to the bone. Maybe I will never be all the things that.
There's your giveaway. All the things.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know why. When he just anytime he goes things, that's the best to me. That's the best.
Maybe I will never be all the things that wanna be. Now it's not the time to cry. Now the time to run and why.
So that's all it is. But I thought you guys would appreciate this guy.
Just a little better than regular.
Just a little bit. Fair enough. The next clip I got for you is from a football game, and it brings up like wider questions because I find myself doing this. This is kind of like how I like to sit sometimes. And a guy on the sideline, a couple of the NFL players, they were mic'd up on the sidelines, and they were having this like little chat back and forth. And the one dude one of the guys makes fun of the way this other guy is sitting, and he's like, "Why are you sitting like an old man?" And if you look,
what does that mean?
I'll show you. I think you'll get it when you see it. So here we go. Here's the clip.
Bro, you sitting with your feet crossed? I'm telling you, I sit like an old man.
So yeah, as you can see, he sits with, he puts his feet out, right? And he crosses just at the end, right about around the ankles. He crosses
Is that old man sitting?
One ankle over the other. And then he's got his hands interwoven between his fingers interwoven where he kind of like puts them on his lap. And I never thought I do this a lot. This is how I sit quite frequently.
I do it at work.
Yeah,
I do it while I smoke.
Yeah. This is definitely how I sit sometimes. But I've never really thought of it as sitting like an old man. But now that I hear it explained like this, it's kind of right.
Hmm.
So here we go. There's more to the clip here.
Who granddaddy you is?
Who granddaddy you is?
Then he got his hands the same.
It ain't comfortable.
It is comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
So he gets him to do it. He's like, it is comfortable. It is comfortable.
Hilarious.
No, try it. Try it. I'm telling you. Yeah! Yeah!
He's got all the players doing it. He's like, it is comfortable.
Sitting like old men.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I enjoyed that. I thought that was funny. So yeah, I will now obviously think of that every time I sit like an old man. I will I will acknowledge the fact that I am sitting like an old man. Moving forward, we have another actual football related clip, and this is from the early 90s. And this is when John Madden was doing the commentary on the footballs. And he notices that the players are doing something sort of strange on the bench as well. So here we go.
Freeze isn't really an old guy, but he's been there 6 years. He's played for San Diego, played for Washington.
Now, help describe this clip a little bit, Mike.
All right, so they're lined up on the.
Before that, right, the very beginning of this clip, you'll
Freeze
see.
Isn't really an old guy, but he's
It's
been there
sideline
6 years.
footage.
He played for San Diego, played for.
One of the guys.
Oh, they're digging in a bag. What's in the bag?
They're like kind of like handing over stuff, like almost like a drug deal going on.
What that is?
Yeah, on the sidelines.
Been around. And, what were they doing? Was that chewing tobacco? No. Now that's the first where a guy.
Did he say shrooms?
Chewing tobacco, I think. First.
What did we catch there? What was that?
So Madden is obviously.
What was that?
Down, stopped by Bert Grossman.
Oh, watch.
The producer right now is like, fucking, we don't cut to him. No.
Yeah.
Why'd we cut back? Why are you showing him again?
In that towel.
Whatever it was, he just.
Yeah, he was hiding something in this towel and handing it off to another player.
No, but I still think there's a bag of chewing tobacco in that towel.
A bag?
Yeah, it was a bag. It was
Chewing
the kind
tobacco.
That, like a pouch bag. You know, the kind you reach in there and you grab a hunk out and you throw it in.
Zoom in on the towel.
It's in there, huh?
This is fucking funny.
I think I saw him put it in there.
Man, they are really.
I know.
Fires incomplete.
They'll let the play finish and they're like, back to him chewing tobacco.
So now it's close in on him. Now he's doing some real aggressive chewing.
That's some pretty extreme chew.
And the guy that he's doing some chewing too. The guy that he was originally shot with here.
You know, I maybe that wasn't chewing. That's a hot dog. Yeah. Cortez Kennedy got that hot dog someplace, and he gave it to Rick Meyer. I thought it was chewing tobacco. That was a big old hot dog.
If it is, they're both going to be sick very shortly.
Oh, yeah. No, you can't eat the tobacco. Cortez is eating a hot dog, and he gave it to Meyer. And they don't have anything to wash it down with.
Oh, my God. This is the best.
Sideline chomping a dog.
Yeah.
You can't do that during a game. They'll be fined.
Team enjoys hot dogs.
They said they can't do that during the game. They'll be fined. Why would they be fined? Why is that against
There's no
the rules?
eating on the sidelines.
You can't eat a hot dog on the sidelines. Why not? That seems.
There's no food in football.
What if it's got like a steroid in it? Like
okay. I see what you're. Yeah, that's possible.
a PED.
Right.
Now let's see.
63 offense, 5 yards, repeat first down.
That's a big hot dog.
Ah.
They just opened another one. They have more than one down there.
There's to wash it down.
Get down on this dog.
The whole team is just like going to this guy. This one dude is like a bag of hot dogs that he keeps giving
Right,
all his team.
they're calling other dudes over like, hey, come get some of these dogs.
And at least
Hey,
two
y'all,
hot
come
dogs.
grab a glizzy. I got a whole
And one
handful of them
golf
over
cart.
here.
No, he didn't throw the.
He didn't throw the cart. He wanted to.
I wonder who's getting those hot dogs to him down there.
First and 15. John Freeze back. Gets it out to Lamar Smith.
Runs over the sideline, gets a dog.
They tackle him on the sideline, and the guy like slips a little dog piece right through his helmet. Like,
the guy that he helps, Rick Myers,
He's
over
been
there
eating
laughing
dog
and eating hot dogs.
nonstop.
And when
Yeah.
Myers in there, Freeze is helping him, calling plays, do this, watch out for this, watch out for that. Then Freeze goes in, Myers doesn't even watch it. They're still switching that stuff.
another pass dog.
More dogs. Oh, look at this guy.
We got to have
Oh,
something
that's
to
a
watch it
full
now with.
lemonade.
You got to go down on the field. That guy make more money selling it to the Seahawks.
2nd and 12.
Bring some drink.
Freeze deep. Incomplete.
And now back to the dog.
Intended for Terrence Warren.
He had a shot there, too.
The guy's got him in his helmet.
This must be some kind of banquet or something.
He's got hot dogs in a helmet.
That is so-
You always have your pregame meal is like 4 hours before the game. But now they know that they're caught.
There you
Damn it,
go.
I was just trying to eat this dog.
I found that quite humorous. That this game must have been pretty boring because
know, man.
the hot
Like,
dog
what-
coverage is far exceeding the game coverage.
We got breakneck dog coverage over here.
Yeah. Now, Mikey, I know that you've been going through some dental issues, as even I have been going through a few.
What happened to your face? I never got that update. I missed-
Basically, nothing was super wrong, and I just have to wear a mouth guard now at night when I sleep because I grind.
They didn't do shit to your teeth?
No, my teeth were fine. So.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I started using the mouth guard, been a week or so, and about 2 weeks, and it's you know what, helped tremendously. So there you go. Weird one, but that was what happened with me. But anyway, just be thankful, and I'm thankful, Mike, that this guy isn't your dentist.
Ah!
Why are you trying to traumatize us?
Explain the clip, please, someone.
It's an African tribe, and this guy has like a pair of like Garmin multi-tools in this kid's mouth.
Well, he bites on like a piece of bamboo or some shit.
Yeah, and he's like tapping teeth out of the. Oh, he's like chipping this kid's teeth out.
No.
Why? Why are you doing that?
No. Fuck it. No. No.
Oh. I can't even watch this. Hey, he's groping this little kid. Oh, he's sharpening their teeth.
Yeah. Look at that. Making them into like jaws teeth.
Fucking
shark teeth.
Shark teeth. Why?
I don't know, man. There you go. So that's something. If I had to see it, you had to see it. Now, we all like a good eating challenge every once in a while, right?
Yes, better more than a teeth smacking challenge.
Are we back to hot dogs?
So this guy is going. We'll end up skipping some of this clip. This is a weird intro too. I'll just play the intro and then we'll get to.
Is Egon Chalakian, and I am a scholar
AI.
who has publicly appealed to the heads of world powers, Biden, Putin, and Xi Jinping. This current address is to you, the nation. I implore you to watch this record-setting display of athleticism by Bryce Baldwin. On behalf of DoNotResearch.net, we encourage you to never try this at home. Stay safe and never use drugs. What you are about to witness is entirely fabricated for the purposes of entertainment and artistry. Props used in this video are known by the state of California to cause bodily and reproductive harm.
Okay. What's up, crew? It's your boy Bryce Baldwin back for hopefully the last time. This is going to be a long preamble because I'll flash up what I think the established rules have become. And it seems like generally people favor pouring in advance.
So here's what he's going to attempt to do. He is going to attempt to do 4 beers and 2 smokes as a speed run. The rules are as follows. No beer less than a 5.5 ABV. No water or other drinks besides beer during the run. Regulation cigs are any Marlboro shorts, menthols allowed. No use of any aid, beer bong, siphon, etc. Only bottles, cans, glasses, or cups. Cans must be open and poured. If not, pure percent in the video does not have to be timed unless pure percent. I don't know what that means. Throwing up is allowed as long as it isn't induced on purpose. So here we go.
And then starting the timer and drinking the pre-poured beers. I think it's a unique challenge to be drinking out of the cups. I think it's a unique challenge to include the cracking and pouring as part of it. But I think other people have spoken, and that's just not it's just not how they want it to go. Also, there seems to be a little bit of debate about puffing versus inhaling the cigarettes. I think the challenge is making them disappear, but I'm willing to handicap myself, and we can find a nice middle ground, I'm sure, and hopefully you'll be pleased by my performance with it. Again, we're doing,
he's just pouring out his beers now. He's got to apparently crack them
I've got my
and pour them.
cigarettes chosen out.
Which is fair, it's certainly a technique. He's got 4 beers though. He's there and he's filling a rather large glass, a beer stein or mug with them.
And a lucky
big old stein
in a Camel orange box.
He's got 2
course,
smokes there.
I already hold the world record, as you can see. I'm already locked in. But this is going to be, I think, my final testament. And as it stands, I want this to be my dedicated video. So this goes out to IC DNR, of course. Follow Smeg Magician on Instagram. It's important that we thank all the moms that made this possible.
Smegma Magician? Is that what I saw?
Very hard.
Something like that. Yeah.
Gotta thank all my lovers.
Redacted.
So I think we get the point here. Want to see? Let's fast forward to the actual speed run here.
420, I believe it was.
Here we go. Fast forwarding. Here we go. About here. All right. 2 cigarettes. He's going to light them both at the same time.
Yeah.
It appears.
3, 2, 1.
All right. He's lighting both the smokes. Inhaling both the smokes at the same time. Reached for the glass, but then was like, nope, got to get through the smokes first, I believe.
A little more smoke.
A little more smoke before we get into the beers.
Got to wait for your lungs to burn just enough.
He's puffing hard. Puffing real hard.
Doesn't seem to be. Oh, he's making a little headway on them. Oh, but they're cherried out, dude.
Puffing.
Yeah.
Hold on the fingers.
Oh, see, he's cheating right there because, dude, you're gonna knock a ton of ash that's not fully smoked off. That's a fucking cheat maneuver. You can see it's happening right now.
Yeah, he's yeah.
He's a fucking cheater.
I got it down to the filter.
Don't get it in your glass. All right, so he's done with the smokes in 1 minute, 8 seconds. Done with the smokes. Now he's going for the chug. The four
In
beers.
all my years of research, I have never seen beer drank this fast before. Truly a magnificent specimen.
I've definitely drank beer faster than that.
I mean, he's doing a pretty good job.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's 4 beers, man. That's
gulp,
that's a lot.
Gulp.
1:41:11. 1 minute 41 seconds. Mikey, do you think you could beat that?
That would be a tough one because, again, I haven't smoked cigarettes in probably like a year and a half.
Yeah.
The 4 beers, honestly, to me, it seems like I would probably do the 4 beers first.
I was kind of thinking the same thing, but then I don't know. It might make
I like the relief of the cold beer after the double smoke.
I can see that logic.
Oh.
I'm good.
Spilled some. I don't know if that counts exactly.
It does count. Check the rules in the description.
But at the end of the day, we just do a different motherfucker. It's a different culture. You wouldn't fucking understand what it takes to be at the top.
I don't know
I think
what.
it's fair to say I don't like this guy, but good job.
But good job. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What flag was that, by the way? That,
Australia?
Was it Australia or New Zealand? Maybe. It doesn't sound like either, right? And he shows up his passport.
I'm pretty sure that was Australian, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, that is. I think that's Australia. But he doesn't sound Australian.
Much as you. So inshallah, we will all be free. Is it back? Yeah. My friend stopped it for a split second there. I think it's important for a celebration.
Post game smoke.
Be crowned properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got some Marlboro touches here.
There you go. That's there's your speed.
I don't
run.
believe that we should be giving this guy a medal because he's a cheater.
Yeah, you didn't like his technique there with the smokes.
It's cheater technique. If anything, what I would do is I would light both cigarettes, put them in the side of my mouth, and then
while you chugged,
as I'm chugging, be puffing.
That's
And
tough.
the good thing is, guys, the whole time, it's definitely going to be letting those cigarettes burn. So if
right.
he can cheat, so can I.
All right. We got one more clip to get to. And, with the world very much in, or the USA in political turmoil, I feel like it's sometimes good to remember why we should be patriotic. And here's a song that should probably be our new national anthem. It's called For the USA by Samuel Saint. Is that guy baiting?
Some guys like girls with Botox lips. Yeah, with too much makeup and oversized hips. Well, I'm a simple man, what can I say? I get turned on by the USA.
He's jerking it.
Yeah, some guy.
Yeah, he's jerking it to images of the flag, of the star.
And the eagle, it's kind of bestiality though, because he did look like he was jerking it to an eagle.
That's sort of true, yeah.
And a big old titty chicks. And some guys like the girls who tuck their dick. Yeah, and there's some guys that are just plain old gay. My dick gets hard for the USA. Yeah, I jack my dick for the USA. I'm horny when the national anthem plays. Some guys like to beat off to Beyonce. But I jack my dick for the USA.
So Trump's definitely going to play this at a rally, right?
Oh, if he hasn't already.
Copyright.
I ain't trying to boast, I ain't trying to brag. But if I see a pole with the American flag, well, my head explodes like JFK. Yeah, I shoot my loads for the USA.
We didn't need that.
Yeah, I jack my dick for the USA. My cock's like a rock for a Chevrolet. Some guys like to beat off the anime. But I jack my dick for the USA. I went to the Statue of Liberty and took a chance. When nobody was looking, I reached in my pants. Yeah, I tugged around and Atlantic spree. Yeah, I come in my pants for the USA.
I mean,
Jack my dick for the USA.
There you go. I mean, the founding fathers would be proud, I believe.
Come a long way in this family.
How much do you love this country? Do you love it this much?
I've definitely come on the USA.
What would say what?
I mean, I've definitely like jerked off and just let it hit the dirt.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, I guess that would kind of count, right? That would.
Yeah, I mean,
you gave the USA, a low.
A facial?
Yeah, sure did.
A cum shot.
Yeah, there you go. That was indeed Clips, and that was Clips. Clips.
You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Yeah,
and
guys.
I'd like to let you know, we had 4 viewers up until I believe I said I jacked it and let it hit the earth.
Well, what can you do?
And then that person left.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's about time that we actually end the first segment because we got to kind of regroup. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff and talking about some real interesting adventures from our buddy Matthew, and we're gonna get him on here for the second segment. So what I'm actually gonna have to do, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to stop the live stream if you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/ONRS. We're going to get him online, then we're going to come back live, and I promise you, this is going to be like really interesting. I've heard some of this story and some of this, what's going on with this. And this is like one of those, we may even spin this off, guys. This might become a new thing, Oh No Adventures, where if you've got a great adventure that you've been on, we'd like to hear about it, right? And we will get you on. You can tell your story. Matthew is a big fan of the show, and he is honestly a
real nice guy.
Yeah, real nice guy who has been saving and trying to honestly even train for this trip for quite some time. Yeah, and you'll hear all about it when we come back.
I'm so excited.
Let me go ahead and play some music to get us out here for our first segment. I don't even know what this is, but we'll play it. Guys, we will be back with more Ono Radio Show in just a little bit. If you're on Twitch, if you're listening on the podcast, look out for Ono 2.0 later on in your week, where we'll be discussing all about this. Ono Adventures. That being said, twitch.tv/ONRS live, patreon.com/ONRS, facebook.com/groups/Ono Radio Show. And if you ever want to leave us a voicemail, we implore you to do so over at 407-906-6466. We're back in a few minutes, guys. Plan is to be back right around 10 o'clock. So give us a couple minutes, and we'll see you then. What do we say when we get out of here for the first segment, boys? For your dreams.